A teacher points at the moon. The student stares at the finger. That's a Zen teaching that's been landing for about 1500 years, because people keep doing exactly that. Only now we've built an entire culture around the finger, an economy of digital fingers, and the moon, whatever the moon is for you, keeps hanging there untouched, while we argue about which finger is pointing best. Maybe the moon is the book you've been meaning to write. You've bought 3 courses on writing, you follow 14 authors online, you have a folder called Novel Ideas that you open and close like a fridge with nothing in it. But you haven't written a page. Or maybe it's your spouse sitting across from you at dinner, talking while you're half composing an Instagram post in your head about how grateful you are for moments like this. Think about what happens when you decide you want to get your life together. You download an app, you screenshot a quote and post it to your story, and for a second it feels like you did something. You just looked at the finger. I have spent entire evenings researching how to meditate instead of sitting still for 5 minutes. I've read about simplicity on a browser with 33 open tabs. Yeah, it's kind of funny, except it keeps happening. The Zen teacher, Huang Po, who lived in the 9th century, put it bluntly. He said that people who study the way, meaning the path toward waking up, get stuck on words and concepts. They treat the teaching like it is the thing. They collect ideas the way someone might collect keys to a house they never enter. We humans prefer the map to the walk. The map is safe. The map doesn't ask anything of you. The walk is different. The walk is cold and your legs hurt and you don't know if you're going the right way. Now, multiply that instinct by every tool we've built in the last 15 years. We didn't just get more fingers pointing at the moon, we got an infinite scroll, a whole universe of pointing, all of it available without ever having to look up. Also, the fingers are designed to keep you looking. The finger has to keep you watching the finger. That's how it survives. I don't think the answer is to throw everything away. The finger is useful for a second, long enough to say, there, look. The problem starts when the second becomes a lifestyle. There's a version of this that's simpler than we want it to be. You already know what the moon is for you. You already know what it feels like when you stop performing and just exist for a moment, when you're walking and you actually notice you're walking. When you put the phone down and the first 30 seconds feel unbearable and then something opens up. That's the moon. It was never hidden. It's just that everything around you and a lot inside you would rather you keep studying the finger. There's a line that runs through Zen like a quiet warning. The moment you start thinking about the moon, you've already missed it. Which is the trap, isn't it? You can't point at the moon without becoming another finger. This video is a finger. My voice right now is a finger. The moon is whatever's left when this ends and the screen goes dark and it's just you sitting there in whatever room you're in with nothing to click.